Hello everyone, welcome to Master PSIR sir. Today in Geopolitics and International Relations, we are talking about a very important naval exercise that is Aman 25. It is very important because it is being held between two hostile nations of our country, that is China and Pakistan. I will just try to give you a story of this particular topic so that while we are discussing the chapter, it will get you more insights you can have and more cognitive reasoning you can do all by yourself. But having listening this particular story in a very gist way gives you a very good insights and give you a long-term remembrance power also. So I was talking about an exercise which is being conducted between two hostile nations of ours, that is China and Pakistan. This naval exercise is called as Aman 25. It became more complicated because these two countries are also inviting many other Asian countries to be a part of it. For example, we also have Iran was also invited, and surprisingly Iran said yes, I will be a part of this Aman 25 exercise, and more other nations are being invited. Just imagine that these number of nations are coming together and doing a military naval drill. Okay, and these number of nations, and here you can talk about Pakistan, China, and also Iran. Just imagine their relations with the Western European or American led Western European countries. These these two countries, this group of countries and that group of countries are not having any friendly relations whatsoever. Iran is already having a lot of proxies and having a war with Israel, okay, indirectly, and having a nuclear power program which is always annoyed to the American-led European nations also. So Iran relations with them, China relations with them are not so good. When these number of nations are coming together to have a maritime cooperation, just imagine that the West will not be happy at all with it. Definitely they will do something in order to stop this particular hegemony of these particular nations across the Indian Ocean. And more so ever, you can just understand the point here where the India stands. If you talk about India, neither we are a part of Russian or China led any of the grouping of countries, nor we are a part of US led or European led any of the countries. Okay, basically we have the groupings, but it is all about economic, but not of military cooperations. So basically India follows a non-alignment movement. We don't align to you, we don't align to this grouping. So we are very much a neutral player in the world and geopolitics. Okay, that is what is our stand at this point of time. But just imagine these countries, Pakistan, China, very hostile to us and also having a lot of military cooperation of Asian countries. They wanted to prove here a point that, see, we are actually the leaders of European nations, Asian nations, and wanted to suppress the India's influence on the geopolitics by doing this particular naval exercise. Now the question here is, India being a non-aligned player, whether it should join this particular, okay, anti-Western bloc. It is perceived to be an anti-Western bloc if these number of nations joins it. It could be also be called as Asian NATO in the making. So these are the important topics that we have going to talk about in this particular lecture. Let us start our discussion. Okay. So topic that we are going to discuss in this particular chapter are, what is Aman 2025 exercise? Is India a part of it? Bilateral and multilateral or multinational exercises. Is Pakistan still a neutral player? India's compulsions, whether India should join or not. Asian NATO or perceived as an anti-Western bloc, whether it is true or not. All these questions we will be answering in this particular lesson. Now, as you know that we always have a questionnaire before the start of a particular topic, so you should be knowing it. Which among the following is incorrect about Aman 2025? It's a multinational naval exercise hosted by the Pakistan from February 7 to 11, 2025 in Karachi. The theme of the exercise is Together for Peace. India joined this exercise alongside China, Pakistan and Iran. Which of the following is incorrect? Please pause the video and try to do this particular question. Important for the examination because it is emerging global or Asian related naval exercise which is having many countries in it. Okay, let us start our discussion. Let us go into the theory now. Okay, Aman 25. It's a multinational naval exercise hosted by the Pakistan from February 7. You can understand that Pakistan here is here. So here is the Karachi. Okay, here they are doing this particular naval exercise. So China has to come all the way here and do this exercise. So India will not be happy with it for sure. Aman 2025, a multinational naval exercise hosted by Pakistan from February 7 to 11 in Karachi. And they have the main theme under it, that is Together for Peace. The main objectives are very simple: to promote peace and regional cooperation. Whenever we come across peace, it means military actions are in way. Because with peace can be maintained only with the help of what? Capabilities, combat capabilities. So they wanted to make sure that there is the region of whatever this region is there. This region is there. Okay, this particular region should be free of what? Any kind of terrorism activities. Okay, that will be a laughable thing if Pakistan says it. But still, so they want to promote peace and regional cooperation among the Asian countries. Enhance interoperability. Interoperability is nothing but China can go to Pakistan and operate whatever their interest is. So Pakistan can go to China and operate whatever their interest is. Okay, so interoperability, that particular facility is given in this particular exercise. With regional and extra-regional navies, means not only Asian, they can go out of the Asian countries also. Regional and extra-regional navies thereby act as a bridge between the regions, displaying united resolve against terrorism and crimes in the maritime domain. So maritime emerged crimes and terrorism, they wanted to curb down. That is the main intention. The other objectives of the dialogues include understanding maritime security, issues and challenges confronting the region of Asia, and their linkages with the economy. How this particular terrorism and whatsoever activities are impacting the economy, to study that also. But the Pakistan Navy will host Aman 25, the 9th edition of multinational Aman Peace Exercise, scheduled from February 7 to 11. So Pakistan Navy will be going to be a hosting nation with regard to this particular exercise. Okay. Now a provocative undertone. Okay, if Pakistan and China both are doing, there is no problem at all. The West will be like only seeing with the eyes like that. If Iran comes, the eyes of the West will become red for sure. Okay, Iran participation. A provocative undertone here is Iran's inclusion is also there in Aman 2025. Comes at a time when the Tehran is already under heightened security for its role in escalating tension in the Middle East in the form of Houthis, in the form of Hamas. Okay, so already they say that Iran is sponsoring, Iran is fighting with Israel with all the proxies in Yemen, all the proxies in, we are having Syria, Lebanon, like that. So already Iran is in very much in the sight of what? American-led Western European countries. Again, inclusion of Iran in this particular drill will not go down with the West for sure. The Islamic Republic active military posturing, including large-scale naval drills by the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, raises questions about its intention in the exercise. So Iran's navy is called as Islamic Revolution Guard Corps. Basically, this Islamic Revolution Guard Corps is already designated as one of the terrorist sponsoring agency by many of the nations also, but it is Iran's navy. Okay, so one particular problem that Western European countries will have this inclusion of Iran into this exercise. What is China doing here? China strengthening the triad, means Pakistan, Iran, China, a triad they want to form. Because Iran, don't think that Iran is a very good country with India. Iran has its own self-interest. Muslim Brotherhood is everywhere. Okay. Strengthening the triad, China's active involvement in Aman 2025 adds another layer of complexity. Already aligned with Pakistan through the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor and its Border Belt and Road Initiative. China is already aligned. You can understand that is a part of Pakistan and Iran. These two are part of this particular China-Pakistan Economic Corridor and Border and Road Initiative of China. Beijing participation in the exercise along with Iran highlights a coordinated strategy to challenge the Western influence. It is properly saying that, see, China collaborated with Pakistan, collaborated with Iran. So we are now challenging the West. Okay, in the Indian Ocean region, you come to South China Sea and do the drills. You come to Arabian Sea, do the drills. Western European countries. Now see, we'll go and do this in the near around Middle East, which is nothing but a gateway of what? Red Sea and European countries. For China, Aman 2025 is an opportunity to showcase its naval powers and solidify its partnership with Iran and Pakistan. By doing so, China makes it clear that Pakistan and Iran are very important players for the China's hegemony or China's long-term strategy. Okay. Right. Now the question arises very simple here. Okay. Should India be a part of it? As far as my political knowledge is concerned, India should be a part of it. Why? Because India already do a Malabar exercise here, which includes Australia also, USA also. So when India is doing a multilateral naval exercise here, why not India be a part of this particular thing? If India becomes a part of China, Pakistan, Iran, it will happen what? It will have, it will start building good relations with them. With that, what will happen? We don't have to worry about Western sanctions on it, which are very, very far to our country. The biggest problem of India at this point of time is the complete region is hostile to us, apart from Russia, whereas we are having very good relations with the other countries which are very far, which gives you very, very less benefits. Okay, if India solidifies its position in the Asian, then in the form of BRICS, in the form of SARCs, India becomes a very major player for the Western European countries to handle. Okay, so that India should join it as a part of naval and defense security of Indian Ocean region, because with the help of this we can also know, India can also know what is happening here, what is China thinking, what is Pakistan thinking. It could be a strategic step also, that if India becomes a part of it, definitely it is going to help India in long term, because a lot of inside classified information is very open to India if it's a part of this. Otherwise, they will never know what are the plans of Pakistan, Iran, and China and other nations which are joining this Aman 25 exercise. India will never know it. Plus, as India can directly say to the US, sir, see, we also participate in the naval exercises with you. Okay, we will participate with them. We want to have very friendly relations with each and every country. We can say like that. Okay, so that could be a very good reason also from India. Okay, right. So let us do this particular question. Aman 25, a multinational naval exercise, very right. Hosted by Pakistan, very true. In Karachi, right. The theme is very true. Together for peace. India joined it. Absolutely wrong. India yet did not join it. But India should join it in order to make in order to build relations in the Asian region, and so that it will have more say with regard to any kind of Western sanctions, any kind of Western interference in India's affairs. This is all about it. And one more important thing that I have to tell all of you, that okay, PSIR mains test series has also been started. Please be a part of it. You will definitely score high. That is my guarantee. Okay, PSIR mains test series already launched. It is 1-to-1 candidate, myself and one candidate, 1-to-3 myself and 3 candidates will be there, not more than that. Group discussions will happen for sure. This is one of the important criteria. And knowledge gap advancement course is also there, included under it. Knowledge gap advancement course is nothing but, if in the syllabus, if you have missed some classes during your coaching, if you have missed some classes during your coaching and you have not read that particular chapter, I will be discussing that particular chapter to all of you as a common. Okay, with that, what will happen, wherever you are lacking, I will be a part of that particular aspect. Okay, hand holding will be there till you crack the examination for sure. Okay, no need to worry about it. I'll make you so thorough that you are going to do very, very good. Please do follow the channel and also the mains model question answer, whatever I am uploading. It helps you to understand that how you have tried your answer in the examination. I hope this is all clear to you. Bye bye, take care.